We really need to talk about ChatGPT. And I don't mean as some kind of sci-fi curiosity. This is a technology that's already here, and believe me, it is already changing our world. It's one of the most powerful tools ever built, but that power, well, it's a real double-edged sword. Okay, so let's just dive right in. I want you to really think about this for a second. What if you had an expert tutor on call 24/7, ready to break down, I don't know, quantum physics? Or a creative partner to help you smash through writer's block? An assistant that can code, analyze data, and draft perfect emails in a heartbeat. That's the incredible promise here.
But here's the other side of that coin. What if that exact same tool could make millions of jobs just disappear? What if it learned from all the worst parts of the internet and just amplified all our biases? And what if it could be used to create fake news so convincing on a scale we've never even imagined? Yeah, that's the danger.
You know, it's wild. Years before ChatGPT was a household name, Stephen Hawking absolutely nailed the stakes. He said that powerful AI would be either the best thing to ever happen to us or the worst. And the most important part of that quote, we do not yet know. That uncertainty is exactly what we're digging into today. So, to really wrap our heads around all this, we've got to look under the hood. What exactly is this technology that's got everyone talking? At its core, ChatGPT is what we call a large language model, or LLM for short. Now, the simplest way to think about it is like this. Imagine an AI that has read a huge chunk of the internet. Books, articles, websites, you name it. From all that information, it's not just memorizing facts. It's learning the deep patterns, the rhythm, the very structure of how we humans communicate. And what's truly mind-blowing is the speed of its evolution. I mean, just look at how fast these models have grown. These parameters you see here, think of them as the neural connections in the AI's brain. We didn't just walk from millions to billions. We took a rocket ship straight to the trillions. This isn't just growth. It's a whole new ballgame in terms of power and complexity. And just to try and put that number into perspective, this is what an estimated 1.76 trillion looks like. It's a number so massive, our brains aren't really built to comprehend it. And it's that mind-boggling scale that allows GPT-4 to generate text that can be, for all practical purposes, completely indistinguishable from something a person wrote. So, how on earth do you train something with a trillion moving parts? It seems like it must be magic, right? Well, it's not. It's actually a really clever three-stage process that combines raw machine power with essential human judgment. Let's break that down real quick. First, in pre-training, the AI basically reads that giant internet library to learn the rules of language. Then comes fine-tuning, where human trainers step in and show it high-quality examples of conversations, kind of like a coach showing an athlete perfect form. And then stage 3, this is the secret sauce. It's called reinforcement learning with human feedback. Real people literally rank the AI's answers, telling it, hey, this was a great response, or, that one wasn't so good. It's this constant feedback that shapes it from a simple text predictor into a genuinely helpful assistant. So, once you've built this incredibly sophisticated, highly trained model, what can you do with it? Well, the answer seems to be pretty much everything. And this slide perfectly shows that core conflict we're talking about. Let's take education. On one hand, you have the ultimate tutor. It's patient, it knows everything, and it's always available. But on the other hand, it's the ultimate cheat sheet, which raises some huge questions about academic honesty and whether we're still teaching kids how to think for themselves. And the applications just keep rolling in. It can instantly become a content creator, whipping up articles, ad copy, even video scripts. It's also a seriously powerful data analyst. You can throw dense reports at it, and it'll pull out the most important trends and takeaways for you. For computer programmers, oh man, it's an absolute game changer. It's like the perfect coding partner, writing basic code, hunting for bugs, and explaining complicated stuff in simple terms. And it's not just tech. Even super specialized fields like law are being shaken up. It can act as a legal assistant, summarizing case files and drafting routine documents. So when you add all of that up, all those different tasks and roles, you get a number like this one. A report from Goldman Sachs estimated that generative AI could affect up to 300 million full-time jobs across the globe. That isn't just a little ripple, people. That's a potential tectonic shift for the entire global economy. And that economic disruption? it's really just the tip of the iceberg. A tool this powerful was bound to come with a whole host of risks and unintended consequences that we are now scrambling to get our heads around. We're looking at a few huge areas of concern. Beyond the job market, there's the very real danger that the AI just parrots back and even amplifies the biases it finds in its training data. It can be used to pump out misinformation, it creates serious security threats, and it could even make us feel more socially isolated.
Let's just zoom in on the security risks for a second, because this part is pretty frightening. The same skill that helps you write a friendly email can be used by a scammer to create a perfect phishing attack that's almost impossible to spot. That same ability that helps a developer write code can be used to create malicious software. The potential for this tech to be misused is just profound.
Which brings us to the single most important question in all of this. Faced with this incredible potential and these very real dangers, what do we do? How do we get the benefits while managing all the risks?
Look, there's no single magic bullet here. The solution has to be a bunch of different things working together. It means we need more transparency from the developers, better content filters, and reliable ways for us to report problems. And maybe most important of all, it means we need to prioritize public education so we all understand what this tool is and what it isn't. But if there's one guiding principle that should lead the way, it's this. We have to think of this technology as a tool to help humans, not to replace them. It should be the co-pilot, not the pilot. We have to build a future that keeps human creativity, judgment, and oversight right at the center of everything.
In the end, we're left with a really powerful thought. An AI trained on our collective human writing is, in a lot of ways, just a mirror. It reflects the vast, messy sum of our digital lives. All our knowledge, our creativity, our biases, our arguments. So the ultimate question this tech forces us to ask isn't just about the AI, it's about us. What do we see when we look in that mirror? And what do we want it to reflect back?